The comeback of the Titan is big news by itself. We're not talking about another generic crossover or a forgettable sedan. This is a half-ton pickup, right in the heart of the hottest segment in the US market. Nissan stepped away a few years ago, but they realized the mistake, and now they're coming back with the 2027 Titan. That got people talking. There's legit heat behind this one, and the hype isn't fake, it's building. Here are 5 big reasons the 2027 Nissan Titan might actually be worth the wait. Number 1. Warrior concept. The new Titan is expected to lean heavily on the well-known idea. It might be old, but the Warrior prototype grabbed a lot of attention when it first showed up. It never made it to production, but it stayed a showpiece which left a lot of people wondering what could have been. This time, Nissan seems ready to revisit that idea. The production model will likely be toned down a bit for the 2027 Titan, mainly because the original Warrior was based on the bigger XD model. The new edition should be slightly downsized to fit the standard half-ton footprint, but the overall attitude is staying intact. All in all, this approach is more than interesting. Instead of playing it safe, Nissan appears to be leaning into a tougher, more distinctive identity right from the start. That alone makes the 2027 Titan a lot more appealing. Number 2. V8 engine. The new Titan is expected to bring back something many buyers thought was gone for good, the 5.6-liter V8. Nissan already has this engine, and the plan is to revise it to meet modern efficiency standards. Those requirements have loosened a bit lately, which makes the return even more realistic. Still, don't expect the exact same setup as before. It should get updates to fuel delivery, tuning, and probably cylinder management to keep it competitive. What's interesting is that the V8 won't be the main option. Nissan is clearly following current trends, and their twin-turbo V6 is already drawing attention. That engine can deliver 425 horsepower and 515 pound-feet of torque, which are serious numbers for a half-ton truck. The idea is simple. V8 stays for old-school truckers, while the twin-turbo steps in for those who want extra punch. Number 3. Simple workhorse. Modern trucks are getting complicated. Huge screens, layered menus, endless trim levels, packages stacked on packages. Sometimes it feels like you need a manual just to turn on the heated seats. That works for some buyers, but a lot of truckers just want something simple. That's exactly where the Titan used to shine. It wasn't overloaded with gimmicks. It felt honest and durable, and surprisingly, the demand for that kind of truck is growing again. People are tired of over-engineered rigs that cost a fortune to maintain. On the other hand, the current offer is pretty slim. This is where the new 2027 Titan could land perfectly. If Nissan brings back that old-school vibe, it would feel like a refreshment in today's market. Not stripped down, just sensible. Tough where it matters, simple where it should be. That's what's missing right now, and what a lot of truckers are asking for. Number 4. Diesel. The previous generation actually offered an oil burner, which already puts it in a small club. Not many half-ton trucks even flirt with diesel options anymore. Demand has cooled, but there are still buyers who want that low-end torque and long-range efficiency. The biggest issue before was that the Cummins unit was tied strictly to the larger Titan XD. Now there are a few hints that keep the idea alive. Cummins is reportedly working on a new wave of lighter, more efficient drivetrains. Most signs point toward the Ram heavy-duty lineup, but the ripple effect could reach other truck makers. There's even chatter that Toyota might deepen ties with Cummins for a future Tundra heavy-duty model. A diesel in the 2027 Titan is definitely a long shot, but it's worth mentioning. If Nissan manages to package a modern, lighter oil burner into the standard half-ton platform, that would instantly draw some attention. And if it happens, it becomes one of those big features that pulls in a whole new group of buyers. Number 5. Price. This could easily become one of the 2027 Titan's strongest cards. Nissan has traditionally positioned this pickup as one of the more affordable options in the half-ton segment. Not cheap in a bad way, just better value for the money. You are getting solid hardware without being forced into expensive trims. That's another power of simplicity. There's a good chance Nissan sticks to that strategy again. Coming back into a crowded market isn't easy, so keeping the entry point reasonable would instantly draw attention. In today's market, having a truck that doesn't push deep into luxury territory feels refreshing.